So in other words, you're telling me I need to attach myself to a lost cause. I hear you. But it's like my father used to say, when you dig yourself into a hole, stop digging and throw away the shovel. Yeah, I hear you. But I got somebody knocking at my door right now, so I'm gonna have to call you back. But don't forget, put me down for 600 shares as soon as the market opens. Yes, 600 shares. All right, goodbye, thanks. Come in.
You might as well pick it up. We both know who it is.
It ain't even like that.
So what's it like, Jacob?
Let me put your foot in this chicken.
And I'm about to put my foot up your fucking ass if you don't answer that phone. Oh, so now you gotta walk away to take phone calls?
Yup.
You are so fucking disrespectful.
Hello. What? What the fuck you talking? No, I'm not doing this with you right now. Yeah, you heard me. Wait, what? What the fuck? Yeah, look, no. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm sorry to knock on your door so late at night.
Yeah, it's kind of rude, so can I help you?
Yeah, and I know, and I do apologize for that, but my name is Vanessa Harper. I'm here to help you with your case against Detective Isaacs. Can I come in, please?
What'd you say your name was again?
It's Vanessa. Detective Vanessa Harper, 67th Precinct.
Yeah, sit right this way.
Yeah, pussy, you had to see this shit coming. You couldn't have really thought you was gonna testify. You couldn't have really thought you was going to court. But shut the fuck up. Should blow your fucking head off.
Hey, easy.
Stacy, what the fuck is going on? You know what the fuck is going on.
You okay?
Nothing.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Matthews. Please have a seat.
Thank you, and thank you so much for responding to my email so quickly.
I just want to let you know that you've come to the right place here at Miles and Associates, and I know what you're going through.
Do you have any idea what it's like to have someone you love murdered? Jacob was a good man. Now, sure, yes, he's made a few mistakes and he's driven me crazy at times, but this is egregious. Jacob was starting his life over, and he was taking care of his brother Roger. Hell, he raised his little brother.
And Roger was the 17-year-old boy that was accused of trespassing in Hazel Hills. Is that correct?
Yes, but the media twists the story. Roger didn't stalk anyone, he didn't harass anyone, and he damn sure didn't attempt to pull a gun out on a cop. Now listen, I know the law. I do. And I know that Alpha residents are not to step foot in Hazel Hills without a guest pass. I get that. But Roger literally was just trying to get a girl's number who was on the street, who just so happened to live on the border of Alpha and Hazel Hills. And Jacob and I, we did a lot of talking. And we know for a fact that Detective Isaacs killed Roger for more than just trespassing. And I know for a fact that he helped kill Jacob and Stacy last night.
Okay, so let me get this straight, Dawn. Wait, I can call you Dawn, Miss Matthews?
Yes.
Okay, great. You're here because Jacob was murdered by the Alpha Wolves and Charlie Isaacs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're here to clear Jacob's name and his brother, who was also murdered by Detective Isaacs, in your opinion. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so I agreed to this consultation because I read the newspaper and I read your email this morning, and something does not seem right about this case. I don't think that Jacob would go missing the day before he takes the trial.
Exactly.
However, I will say that I find it rather odd that you are accusing Charlie Isaacs for these crimes. I don't see how the dots are connected here. Come in.
Hey, I have the Matthews file you requested.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Is it alright if I take a seat? You said I could sit in on your next consultation. You promised.
I did say that. Well, that's a question that you would have to ask Ms. Matthews. Dawn, this is Detective Ava Kills. She graduated from the academy 2 years ago, and she's now interning here at Miles & Associates. If there's someone that I can vouch for the most, it's her, but the decision is yours.
Sure, yeah. Sit in, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Matthews.
Okay, have a seat and take some notes. Where was I?
You were asking me how did I connect the dots between the two cases.
All right, please tell me, Dawn.
Well, the media said that 17-year-old Roger was rushing to attack a young white woman. The girl was fearful of her life, and so she waved down an officer. The officer noticed that Roger was from Alpha and was trespassing. And that's when Detective Isaacs shot Roger 3 times for trespassing and harassing an underage white woman, which doesn't even make sense. I find that funny because Roger is 17 years old and this alleged girl who won't take the stand is also 17 years old.
How can you be so sure?
Because Jacob and I did some research on who this girl was. Her name is Amanda Isaacs, and she is the oldest daughter of Detective Charlie Isaacs from Hazel Hills. Okay? Also, he was not on duty when he killed Roger. He lives on that street, and Amanda was merely just walking home. They live on the border of Alpha and Hazel Hills under the Wilson Street L train.
Okay, so how does this tie with Jacob and Stacy Bradshaw's disappearance?
Come on. He's going up against Isaacs, and the day that Jacob announces that he's taking the stand, he and Stacy end up missing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
But I'm still not sold. How are you connected with Jacob and Stacy Bradshaw's disappearance?
Stacy Bradshaw was the whore who Jacob was cheating on me with. Yeah, I found out last night.
So you're Jacob's girlfriend?
Yeah, I am. And I'm 5 weeks pregnant. I called him last night to tell him the good news, and that's when I found out that he was at that bitch's house. And he had the audacity to answer the phone while inside her home.
Okay, Kills.
Way ahead of you, boss. Keep talking, Tom.
Approximately what time did you call Jacob last night?
The call was from 9:58 p.m. until 10:05 p.m. It was a 7-minute phone call. It was 2 minutes of us arguing and 5 minutes of mayhem.
Okay, call the team, tell them that we need to meet today at 12 o'clock.
Good morning, everyone.
I apologize for being late. My morning consultation went a little longer than expected.
Late to your own meeting.
Was in there for about 3 hours, so this must be serious, huh?
Yeah, you never call for emergency meetings. So, tell us, who's on the client?
Well, I see everyone is wide awake and has had their morning cup of coffee. So let's get to it. But first, I want to make a special announcement. Our trusted intern, Ava Kittles, will be moving from my personal assistant to legal secretary for Miles & Associates. So, let's give her a warm welcome. Late last night, I received an email from a lady by the name of Dawn Matthews. And what I read was hard to believe.
Hard to believe. So why'd you accept the consultation?
I didn't. She showed up unannounced. She was adamant about a murder that occurred last night in downtown Alpha. She's making the case for her boyfriend and his side chick, Stacy Bradshaw, who were killed, according to her.
So does she have any proof? And why didn't she go to the police?
She didn't call because of who was involved. She felt as though her life was going to be put in jeopardy if she called the police. So she came in today for a consultation for help.
So we have a young woman who claims that her boyfriend and his side chick were murdered, and she's afraid to seek law enforcement?
Help me out with this. How do you say basura?
Trash, because that's exactly what this sounds like.
Okay, are you two done? Because we don't have all day. So, like I was saying, when Dawn came to my office, I felt as though her email was a bit of a reach. She's making the case for her boyfriend, Jacob Woods, and his side chick, Stacy Bradshaw. Which I find funny because Jacob was supposed to go to court today. But Antonio, have you heard anything about the trial? Monica, have you heard anything about the disappearance of Stacy and Jacob?
No.
Ushindi, isn't it odd that Jacob and Stacy are missing on the biggest day of the trial where he's supposed to testify?
You have a point.
All right, Ray. You just might be on something. Keep going.
We're all following the Jacob Woods versus the state of Irvington, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that we all can attest that Detective Charlie Isaacs wrongfully shot that boy, Roger Woods, for trespassing. Roger went to Hazel Hills to talk to a girl. The girl wasn't interested. But Detective Charlie Isaacs followed him, pulled out his firearm, and shot him 3 times. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know you guys are trying to figure out what the hell does this have to do with our client?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, allow me to play 6 Degrees of Jacob Woods. Ava, thank you. Now on this is the audio from Stacy Bradshaw's home from last night.
Oh, damn, you told me the bra got a sex tape online too? Is it good?
Antonio, really?
What's up, bro? It's all part of the job. I'm just asking.
All right, and can we reel it in, please, and focus?
My bad, boss. Go ahead.
Last night, Dawn and Jacob called each other approximately around 9:57 p.m. Everybody mark that down. She called to tell him that she was 5 weeks pregnant. Now the call led to a big disturbance, all right? Jacob and Dawn got into a heated exchange. At that point, she started recording the conversation. And Stacy was heard in the background yelling and screaming at Jacob.
So, just to be clear, everything you just said is speculation from Dawn.
And everything that happened after that is recorded and documented on that USB.
And because Jacob did not give consent to be recorded, this USB is for our ears only.
Tough crowd.
Well, yes. But I believe that with this evidence, we can fill in the gaps for Jacob's case and the lawsuit that we're going to make against the state.
Wait, we're going against the state with this bullshit?
Well, allow me to fill in the gaps. Last night, Jacob and Dawn called each other approximately around 9:57 p.m. When Jacob was on the phone with Dawn, there was a loud knock on the door. Approximately at 10 p.m. sharp. The woman that was behind the door was Detective Vanessa Harper. She came there to help out with the case. But when she showed up, things went left. Stacy was heard yelling and screaming in the background. Jacob was pleading for help. We can't prove it, but someone showed up to the apartment and assaulted Jacob. Now, we don't have surveillance footage, but this audio is pretty testing.
Look, Ray, you might as well go ahead and play that tape, because from here on out, this is going to be a tough one to prove.
You're right. But that's what separates Miles and Associates from other law firms in Irving City. We're not afraid to get our hands dirty when it comes to justice.
Easy, honey. Sherry?
Yes.
Don't fuck this up for you and your husband. So, I'm sure we're all curious as to who our guest is. This is Sherry Barros, the underboss of the Wild 730s, a crew running out of Detroit in the DMV area.
So she's the reason why we're here, Biagio. Sit here and speak to some bitch from Detroit.
Bitch. Make sure you keep that same energy when you step foot in my city.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Look, Sherry, so whatever your name is, why don't you take a seat at the table so we can continue our meeting?
She's right. That's my wife, Pandora, by the way. As I stated before, Irving City is divided into 3 organizations. Move in Silence, which is run by me and my lovely wife, Pandora here. The Bronson Bullies, they control Uptown, and they're run by Savage in Paris. And Downtown is controlled by the Alpha Wolves, which is run by Shadow and Sniper.
Thank you, Biagio. It's an honor to meet you all. Well, some of you.
Hey, yo. Why and how is this bitch sitting at this table?
Well, Shadow, to be frank with you.
No, dear. I got this. Shadow, have you ever questioned Biagio's decisions in the past? Right. So don't get cute for the help. Otherwise, I'll be forced to discipline you in front of everyone here and your organization. Do I make myself clear?
Got it.
Splendid. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions for me and Biagio? Just as I suspected.
Thank you, honey. So we're kind of pressed for time here, so why don't you share with everyone the offer you and your husband made? I wish Shane was here in person, but I understand emergencies happen.
Well, on behalf of the Wild 730s, I'd like to apologize for my husband, Shane, who had a personal issue to take care of. But in short, we'd like to set up shop in East Alpha. We don't want any beef.
Yeah, okay.
We don't want a war. We would like Seagate and Coney Island for our offer. And in return, we will provide 40% off on all gun transactions
40%.
and a set salary for the soldiers in those areas.
No, we don't need you.
Hell, Shadow, you'd be a dumb motherfucker to accept that weak ass offer.
That's little pussy.
Don't do it.
Who said he had a choice?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sweetheart.
Yo, this bitch is crazy.
Call me bitch again. See if I don't hop over this table, cut you from ear to ear, drag you by your hair, and leave you in the ICU.
Hey, no disrespect, Biagio, but fuck her, okay? And the wild 730s. And Sherry, listen, sweetheart, I don't do too much talking, okay? My wolves, they never sleep.
Yeah, well, that's probably why they're useless in war. And the proposal still stands, Shadow. Or do you need Sniper to speak for you?
Oh no, she got us fucked
She's
up.
coming at your neck right now. You gonna let her do that?
All right! Shut the fuck up! Now, Sherry, I don't know what my husband saw in you, but I know we don't like it. So pack up your shit, get the fuck out of this office, and don't you ever step foot in this building again.
Don't look at me. I agree with everything she just said. I told you not to fuck this up. That's exactly what you did. So, get the fuck out of here and never step foot in my city again.
Yeah, and that goes for you, your husband, and all the clowns in the wild 730s.
Clowns. 7:30. The fuck is a 7:30?
See you later, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Say no more. I'll be in touch.
Bye.
Don't be
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yo, she trying to take over
my
the
shit.
Shadow. We need to send some booties to Detroit.
All right, so look, now that Ray's gone, let's try to decode what he was saying earlier.
I think we can all agree that this case has potential, but we're gonna have to work our tails off to win against the state. As senior partner at Miles and Associates, and with Ray not being here, I'm gonna need you guys to follow my lead tonight.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Roger Woods case. Antonio, are you 100% sure that Detective Isaacs did not read Roger his Miranda rights?
I'm positive. Isaacs froze up in court when that question was presented to him.
Okay, and as Ray informed us, the girl in question is Amanda Isaacs, daughter of Charlie Isaacs. Now, my next question is for you, Ushindi. In 90 words or less, can you tell me all of the trespassing laws in Alpha City?
Unauthorized citizens may not enter Hazel Hills nor Alpha without a police escort or a signed note from their employer. Any unauthorized citizen who crosses the border without a guest pass can and may be sentenced to 25 years to life with a $100,000 fine under Irving City law.
So 25 years to life of imprisonment for trespassing. Now that does tell me that there's nothing in that silly law that states that someone should be shot 3 times for trespassing. If anything, Roger should have been warned to go back to Alpha before he was arrested or a gun was drawn. Antonio, can you please tell us the impact that it would have had on the case if he was allowed to testify?
Jacob taking the stand is vital because he's the only witness who saw everything and was prepared to tell the whole truth in front of the jury. I spoke to Jacob last week and he told me personally that he'd received death threats under his door and was willing to leave town if he took the stand.
In other words, the truth of the case relied upon his testimony.
One that we'll never receive after listening to the audio.
Can we please not talk about any more audio?
Sweetheart, I understand today's your first day as a legal secretary at Miles and Associates, but if you cannot stomach disturbing audio, gruesome crime scene photos, and willing to get your hands dirty, I will call Ray right now, and you can go back to giving him Starbucks for breakfast, Subway for lunch, and screening clients. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Excellent. Antonio,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Call Teresa Woods and let her know to meet us here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Ushindi.
Yes?
I need you to take a deep breath and get some rest tonight because tomorrow you will sit across from Teresa Woods for a grief counseling session.
You got it?
Ray has always spoken highly of you, Ava, and you seem very hungry and poised for your age.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to give you the task of letting Teresa Woods know that her son has not been kidnapped, but has been murdered.
So you just gonna throw in the deep end without life jacket like that?
She gotta learn how to swim one day, don't she? You're a detective. I'm sure you've told a parent or two that their child's been killed, right?
I can't say that I have, but I will try my best.
Miss Kittles, we don't need people to try around here. Trying is attached to uncertainty, and uncertainty in this business will leave you underpaid or unemployed. You came in here with a vagina this morning, but tonight you'll be leaving with a pair of balls. Ushindi, give Ava Teresa's number.
Here you go. Okay, so can we go home, or do you want us to stick around and continue reviewing the tape?
No, you can go home and work on your assignments. I'll stay here tonight and figure all this stuff out. I'll see you all in the morning. Meeting adjourned.
Grab your cup. Come sit down.
Okay, I'm good.
So your ass finally decided to come home. You even got your hair all done, think you look cute and shit.
What, you don't like it?
No, what I don't like is that I ain't heard from your ass in days. You got a whole son here, you got businesses to run. What you been doing?
You know today is my day. It's one day, Shane. What's wrong with you?
Whatever, Sherry. Anyway, I heard the meeting went left the other day.
It's nothing I couldn't handle.
So Biagio Pandora and then take the bait, huh?
That penny-pinching bastard really turned down my offer. Like, he wouldn't make millions off the clientele we're bringing him.
Sherry. You told Biagio and Pandora we were looking for 20%. Right? Sherry.
What? No, I didn't tell him and that bitch Pandora that we wanted 20%. And 3 months from now, you're gonna thank me.
I knew I should have went to that fucking meeting. I knew I should have went. So how much did you ask for?
What we deserve.
Stop playing with me, Sherry. Tell me how much you asked for.
40. I asked for 40%.
Kiana, come here.
What's up, Shane?
Come over here. Let me rap with you real quick. Come on, man. Let me tell you something. Tell you what's going on here. So Sherry just told me that she asked for 40% instead of the 20% Biagio and I agreed on.
Fuck Biagio.
Oh!
Fuck Biagio?
Fuck Biagio. Kiki, please give Miss Bad and Bougie over here a rundown of these Irving City niggas, because clearly she needs it.
Are you serious?
I can ask you the same thing, Sherry. Now shut your mouth and listen. Kiki, go ahead. Give me that rundown.
Pandora and Biagio Peluso run the Move in Silence organization.
Oh.
That houses 8,000 soldiers, and they're all licensed to carry firearms and smuggle drugs in and out of Urban City.
Can you go get me some tissues? I cry whenever I yawn.
Sherry, pay attention. Shut your mouth.
The Alpha Wolves, over 30,000 soldiers. They're militant and ruthless, and they run the Bronson Bullies.
And right now, they probably all on our asses, Kiana. All of them.
Yeah.
All because of you.
It's nothing we can't handle.
Damn it, Sherry, I know we can handle it. But why start a war with somebody that we can break bread with?
Should
Why?
Should I tell her about Paris?
Paris? Isn't that the girl from the Bronson Bullies?
Kiana told me how the meeting went left. So I tracked that bitch down.
Oh, Kiki. Okay. So?
Kiki, go get her clothes.
Yeah, go get my coat.
You?
Where the fuck are we going?
Come take a walk with me. Get up. Come on. Let's go. Bring your ass.
Hey, where you heading, Rashad?
You know me?
Of course. Rashad Hughes, 32 years old. Best friends with Officer John Mosley and godfather to his little brother Corey Mosley. You used to play basketball overseas until that bad knee injury. Now you work at a construction site Monday through Friday, and in your spare time, you murder innocent teens. Sound about right?
You must be a pig. You got the wrong person.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Now be smart and follow me to my car so I don't have to arrest you in front of your home. I wouldn't want your daughter to see.
Bitch, please, I told you got the wrong person.
Man, back the fuck up! Get on the floor and drop the weapon. Remove the firearm from your backside slowly and drop the bag. Get on the floor!
My hands up! You remove the bag, I ain't touching this shit.
What, you afraid I'm gonna blow your brains out while you reach for it?
You damn right, I know how y'all get down.
Lower your fucking right arm. Lower your right arm!
I am.
Put it on your stomach. I'll drop the bag. Drop this fucking bag. It's pretty heavy, Rashad. What you done in here?
I want my lawyer.
I bet you too. Now, what do we have here? Is this licensed in the state of New York? Judging from your rap sheet, I highly fucking doubt it.
Listen, you just arrested me ready to get this shit over with. I ain't saying shit.
Sure you will. You people always do. Rashad, you're under arrest for the murder of Aaliyah Garrett and Ramel Bones Garrett.
I ain't murdered nobody. Get the wrong person.
Tell that to the fucking judge. Get up! Get up! Fucking walk! Walk!
Oh man, hurry up and roll the damn dice, alright? Roll that 7, land on board, cause I double dare you, nigga.
I keep talking all that shit. When I roll this 5 and land on Parkless, you gonna be sick.
Y'all better hope you don't land on red or green. You're going right to bankrupt city.
Oh, yo, let me get on to some of this.
Hey, hold on. You know what you're doing, Corey?
Man, make his own decisions.
Hey, look at me. Don't listen to Dallas. I told you about serpents getting in your ears, huh?
Alright, hold on. Let's see what your little brother got to offer.
Hey, Dallas.
Yeah?
Win Atlantic, Marvin's Gardens, and Visionz.
John, talk some sense to your little brother here. He must mix some lean with his tea.
Hey, I was at 2,500 song.
Sounds about 500 short.
Yes.
Take it easy on the kid.
Oh, he's sitting here with the grown-ups. I'm gonna treat him like one, right?
Hey, you know what? I'll spot you that 500, Corey.
Hey, bro. Can't keep bailing him out.
You got a point there, John.
Hey, both y'all, shut the hell up. All right, because here you go, Corey. It just does, you don't get a big brother like me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Wait. Matter of fact, that reminds me. What happened to that bully situation?
Just some high school bullshit, ain't it?
Nigga, I'm talking to Corey. So what happened?
We got into a fight during the full period.
Shit. You win?
Hell yeah, I won. Caught him in the locker room, I was beating his ass. And then his boys came in.
Nah.
Jump me.
Yeah. You gave him a fair one, the boys roll up?
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's that sucker shit right there. You see, if we was there, that shit was going down.
You gonna go to jail for beating up a 17-year-old?
Shit.
Got you there, dummy.
No, I don't get the ass whipped. 17.
Hey, look.
Shit.
All we could do is stand back and make sure his knuckle game is on point. I don't like hearing about you fighting in the first place, okay? But I'm glad you ain't back down.
Well, it's not over. They said it's on site if they catch me running style.
Who said that?
Bones.
The one you fought?
Yeah. He chose his big brother.
Don't you worry about that, all right? He just trying to save face after he got his ass kicked. That's it. Shit.
With that Cali?
The hell's that's annoying me again. I gotta get out of here.
Are you still mushrooming? Danielle? Paying that child support?
Yeah, I'm gonna help you out real quick, all right? Get some money, get you a new fit, cause you know what?
That's funny. That's real funny.
Well, I guess I'll just take his part.
Oh, chill, bro. The bank always wins.
Chill.
The bank, give me that, man. Oh,
what?
Roll the dice, come on.
Oh, she has some cheap.
We're in public. Don't touch my face.
Because touching your face is far worse than riding it, right?
Jesus Christ, Eva.